The Shark Deck.
Hello again, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Hey, good news if you believe in creepy things and the occult and all that. Otherwise, this first story might not actually be good news. Kalani Smith said, I visited the most haunted doll in the world, and now people say I'm cursed. Yes, it's a Halloween episode of 5 good news stories. Smith shares his creepy experiences on TikTok and has 2.7 million followers. He went to see what is reported to be the most haunted doll in the world. Some of his previous claims are spotting a little girl lurking in an abandoned house used to film a horror movie, and he's also heard unexplained voices while in a mansion built in 1872. All right. Well, he headed off to make a ritual sacrifice to a well-known cursed doll named Robert. Some people are refusing to look at the Instagram. You might want to hit pause now, because the rest of the sentence says it's believed that even one look at the toy can unleash its curse. Kalani said, we got attacked after the blood ritual was performed and felt like we caught on fire. It got insanely hot, and then we both ended up throwing up. His partner Josh claims that since filming, he has suffered a continuous stream of bad luck, including a canceled flight. Continuing our Halloween episode, a community in Utah made Barbie the theme of this year's Halloween. Liz told USA Today, one of our neighbors bought us all tickets for Barbie, and we went to see the movie together. And as we were leaving, we were like, oh my gosh, you guys, Barbie is going to be the Halloween theme this year. So they turned the neighborhood into Barbie Land. The residents got to work and dressed up their houses in different themes, including the Mojo Dojo Casa House, Pool Party Barbie, and Dream House Barbie. Liz said 7 members of the community were already on board because they saw the movie together. They invited other neighbors to participate, and they wound up with 18 houses dressed up as Barbie Land. They even have fun tombstones that say R.I.P. the patriarchy, and you guys ever think about dying? There's Barbie's graveyard, complete with Barbie skeletons, pink coffins, and pink gravestones. Haunted Barbie, which mixes classic Halloween elements like skeletons with Barbie pink. Disco Barbie, Pool Barbie, Beach Barbie, Barbie Barn, Classic Barbie, and Real World House, an undecorated house that has a sign that says Real World This Way. That would be me. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that one. Oh, they've done this stuff before. They've had a Harry Potter house, a Stranger Things house, and an Encanto house. Liz says, I feel like it's a landmark or something. We have people at our house starting at like 8 a.m., even though we usually turn the lights and music on around 5:30 in the evening. During the day, we'll just have moms or kids coming by, but by late afternoon, it starts picking up. Between 6:30 and 8:30, it's a constant stream of people like every single night. Good news for a deer that found itself in the surf off the coast of Belmar, New Jersey. Adrian was taking some pictures and noticed a deer attempting to make its way on a jetty. At first she thought it was a bird, but then she noticed the other onlookers and they were all like, hey, that's not a bird. Adrian said he was swimming through the ocean, then he decided a couple times to climb on the jetty, and then he went back in the water, and we were a little worried. There was a nice surfer, I don't know his name, but he eventually tried to guide the deer out. The deer came out and then just ran north on the beach, far away from many people, and I'm sure he's fine. One man's toothpaste holder could be another man's 4,000-year-old relic. That's what Carl found out. One time, Carl was at a yard sale and he grabbed an old pottery jar for $5 and he's been using it to hold his toothbrush. But then 6 weeks ago, he noticed a similar piece of pottery that was being sold in an antique sale at the auctioneers where he worked. That's convenient for this story, John. He asked the auctioneers to examine his pot, and he was amazed to hear it was a genuine antiquity from Afghanistan that dated back to 1900 BC. Carl said, it's amazing. I mean, I specialize in British history rather than world history, so I wasn't an expert in this field and none the wiser. How it ended at a yard sale? I'll never know. He wound up selling it for $100. He says, not a fortune, but a decent profit. I feel a bit guilty about keeping my toothbrush in it now. And good news, you liars. Child psychologist Dr. Allison claims that lying is not a sign of bad parenting. There are actually 10 lies that she encourages parents to tell. She states you should be telling white lies on average 34 times a day. Wow. The first lie, any artwork the children produce is amazing. Not everything makes the fridge, but always make them feel good. Dr. Allison says art is a positive, worthwhile endeavor and should always be celebrated. Another lie that's cool. Hey, we're all going to bed too. That way the child won't worry about missing out on stuff. A lot of children don't understand that adults need less brain rest. I'm not sure that's true anymore at my age. Other cool lies. This cake tastes bad. Are you sure you want it? This car won't start until everybody has their seatbelt fastened. We can't watch Frozen. Elsa and Anna are on holiday. Your finger will get stuck up your nose. And if you don't brush your teeth, they're all going to fall out. And that's your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the show, tell a friend about it, and you can all follow the show for free on Apple or Spotify or Overcast app if you have one of those Android phones, wherever you like. You have a great day.